Hello everyone. Today we're going to see the topic about classification and properties of textile fibers. In this video, we're going to see the topics about the introduction to the field of textiles, classification of fibers, properties of fiber, lotus fiber, stringing nettle fiber, which the lotus fiber and stringing nettle fibers are new fibers. Introduction to the field of textiles. The term textile. It is originally a Latin word meaning woven. It is applied to all kinds of textile fibers, yarns and fabrics. Without fibers, yarns and fabrics, we cannot able to make a textile material. Clothing is one of the essential need of mankind. The clothes we wear become the major applications of textiles. All the clothes we wear, it is only made up of textile materials. Textile materials find application is almost all walks of life we comes across from morning till we go to bed. Modern 21st century textile are not restricted to apparel and home furnishings but finds huge presence in high-end applications like firefighting suits, conveyor belts, etc. There are variety of textile fibers derived from various natural and man-made sources. Classification of fibers. There are two classifications, which is natural fiber and man-made fiber. Natural fiber is spinnable substance existing in nature, and man-made fiber is spinnable substance manufactured by men using chemical process. This natural fiber is classified into animal, vegetable, and mineral fiber, and man-made fiber is classified into two types, which is regenerated and synthetic. Animal fiber examples are silk, wool, camel hair, etc. Vegetable fibers like jute, coir, remi, etc. Mineral fibers are asbestos, glass, gold, silver, etc. In man-made fibers, regenerated fibers are rayon family, which is viscose rayon, acetate rayon, cupramanium rayon, and tensile, etc. These are the regenerated fibers. And synthetic fibers are nylon, polyester, acrylic, polypropylene, Kevlar, etc. These are in the group of synthetic fibers. This is the vegetable origin cellulose based fibers, which is derived from seed has bast fibers, leaf fibers, and fruit fibers. Seed has are cotton, kapok, etc. are come under the seed has, and bast fibers are jute, flax, hemp, kenaf, nettle, etc. These are the bast fibers. Next one is leaf fibers, which the fibers are extracted from leaf. That fiber is known as leaf fiber. They are sisal, banana fibers, pineapple fiber, etc. Fruit fibers, the fiber which is extracted from fruit, that is coir, etc. These are the natural fibers. Next one is essential properties of textile fibers. There are two main properties. Until above 100 years ago, all the fibers employed by man were from natural sources. From before 100 years ago, we get natural sources. By getting the natural sources, we get fibers. Of all the natural fibers, only few like wool, cotton, silk, linen have been very popular for textile purposes. These wool, cotton, silk, linen are popular for textile purpose. This popularity can be attributed to some of the properties exhibited by these fibers. There are two main groups of properties, which is primary properties and secondary properties. First one is primary property. Primary properties are essential properties responsible for the popularity. There are five primary properties. They are staple high length to width ratio, which is length of the fiber. Next one is tenacity. Tenacity is mean of strength. Next one is flexibility, which is mean of elasticity of the fiber. Next one is uniformity of the fiber and spinning quality. It is also known as cohesiveness of the fiber. Staple length. Length is used to express the dimension, that is only length of the fiber. The fiber must be long and fine enough. This is basically because the two most important fibers, cotton and wool, are available with the definite length and fineness. The length varies in cotton fiber from 1.5 centimeter to 4 centimeter, and in wool 3 centimeter to 40 centimeter. According to the fiber, the length of the fiber will be changes. Further, for blending, man-made filaments are cut into short length, which is staple fiber. The short length of the fiber is also known as staple fiber. This staple length should match with the length of the other component fibers used in blending. In general, in particular fiber, the longer fiber, stronger and finer is the yarn. Similarly, fine fiber are more useful for soft, smooth and uniform fabrics. And the coarse fibers, that is high diameter fibers, the fabric will be coarse and rough enough. Next property is strength. It is the second essential property, that the fabric should be durable enough. For durability, the fabric must be strong enough. The strength of the fabric is more influenced by the strength of the fiber present in the fabric. It is also strong fibers can withstand the tension for the conversion into yarn and then into the fabric. Without we having the required strength, we cannot able to convert the fiber to yarn and the fabric also. The strength indicates the resistance sustained by the fibers. The yarns are the fabrics to break when force is applied on them. Without having strength, if we stretch or do this pinnability, we cannot able to get the fibers may get breaks. The strength may be tensile strength, bending strength, bursting strength, etc. as per the direction of application force. Next one is elasticity. This is the third essential property of the textile fibers. Elasticity is the property indicating the ability of the material to regain original shape after being deformed by application of the force. The desirable feature of any type of fabric is that the fabric must not distorted in shape during its application. It also indicates the material should have a high elasticity. This is the higher elasticity indicates higher recovery from deformation. For example, 1000 centimeter of yarn is stretched to 1050 centimeter after applying some load to it. After the load is removed after some times, if the fiber measures 1000 centimeter, then it can be said that the fiber has an elasticity recovery of 100%. But if the length of after removal of the load, it is reduced to 1010 centimeter, means then the elastic recovery is 80%. In order to the yarn is elongated to 1010 centimeter and the elongation is 1 centimeter, so it can 1%, so it can be said that elasticity opposes to the elongation. The elasticity or elastic recovery is generally influenced by the extent of strength, the time during which material kept in the stretched condition and time to recover. This is the elastic fiber. In the absence of a stretching force, the elastin pores are in a compact conformation. And the second in this picture, the second one is force and cross link, which is connected in the single elastin protein. When subjected to a stretching force, the elastin proteins elongated by remain thus attached to the other via cross links. According to the cross links, this single elastin protein will be changes. Next property is uniformity. Uniformity is one of the essential property, which is fourth essential property in primary properties. It is essential that there should be limited variations in length and diameter between fiber to fiber. or in other words, the fiber should be more uniform, which will ensure uniformity in the yarn as well as in the fabric. Without uniformity, we cannot able to get a uniform fabric or yarn. Spinnability is the fifth essential property in primary properties. It indicates it is the last property in primary properties. It indicates the individual fibers must be capable of being spun into a yarn and then a fabric with a sufficient strength. This spinnability is the process which is making the fiber to yarn. For better spinnability, the fiber must have better cohesiveness. Interestingly, spinnability term is commonly used in case of man-made fiber manufacturing process. In spinnability, most of the man-made fibers are using. Technically, higher the length of the thread produced, better is the spinnability of the material. At present, primary properties or fiber characteristics include the chemical composition, molecular structure, fiber length and fineness. Next one is secondary properties of textile fibers. This is the secondary properties which are desirable but not essential. It is not essential but it is desirable. The secondary properties are physical shape of the fiber, elastic recovery and elongation of the fiber, resiliency, flammability and other thermal reactions, density of the fiber, lustre, which is shiningness of the fiber, color of the fibers. Each fiber, fiber to fiber, the color will be changes. This is the this color is the secondary property of textile fiber, and moisture regain. How the fiber is getting regain of the moisture. In this picture, we can able to see the different shapes of fibers. These are the shapes of fibers which is made up of different structures. Next one is mechanical. Rather than primary and secondary properties, there are mechanical and chemical properties. Under mechanical properties, strength, elasticity, extensibility, and rigidity. These are known as mechanical properties. Chemical properties are solubility in aqueous salt and solubility in organic salt, which the fiber is soluble in these salts. That is known as chemical properties. Next one is physical property. The physical properties are length of the fiber, fineness of the fiber, crimp, maturity of the fiber, lustreness, softness, resilience, and work of rupture of fibers. The density is one of the essential property in physical properties. Appearance of the fiber. Each fibers differ from its appearance. Flexibility, toughness and elongation of the fibers. These are the physical properties of fibers. Next one is lotus fiber. Lotus fiber is the newest fiber which is developing and finding many properties in this lotus fiber. Fiber extraction. First process is fiber extraction. How the lotus fiber is extracting? First, they get gathering of lotus leaf stems. First, collecting the stem of the leaf, and they cut into knife. By using knife, cutters made around a bunch of 5 to 6 stems. Twisting is done to reveal 20 to 30 fine white filaments, and they drawn and rolled into a single thread. This is how the fiber extraction is done from the lotus stem. Next one is properties of lotus fiber. It has finest aquatic fiber. It is breathable and comfortable. In this lotus fiber, the breathable property and comfortable property is high. It is soft and irregular weft. Crease resistance. This lotus fabric has crease resistant property. Under small stress, lotus fiber has good elasticity. It appearance of linen or raw silk. It is resemblance like linen fiber or raw silk fiber. Color of lotus fiber is milky yellow. It is wrinkle-free cellulosic fibers because it is one of the natural fibers, so it is cellulosic fiber. It feels cool, stiff, and neat. Moisture absorption is under fast drying. It absorbs moisture quickly, and it has the property of fast drying also. Next one is advantages and disadvantages of lotus fiber. Advantages: it is a powerful plant as it has many healing properties. It has many healing properties. We can able to use for medical textiles also. Environmental friendly as it is organic and natural fiber. As it is natural and organic, it is eco-friendly fiber. Disadvantages are raw material collection to yarn spinning and weaving is completely handmade. There is not no any machineries. It is only completely done by handmade, time consuming and expensive. The lotus fabric must be weaved within 24 hours to prevent the deterioration of the fiber. Otherwise, we can get many wastages of the fiber. Blending with other fibers. Blending with other fibers, we can blend the lotus fiber with 100% silk, and blending of 15% lotus fiber and 85% of cotton can be used for upholstery and draperies. Brands using lotus fibers are Kya Chai, which is they made products like scarf and scat fabrics. Italian fashion company also getting this lotus fiber and getting the brand using this lotus fiber, which is Lora Pana. The end uses of lotus fibers are shirts, salwar materials, home textile products, wall hangings, scarves, jewelries, etc. Not only this, they are getting many medicines and for other purposes also. Next one is stinging nettle fiber extraction process. Squash the hollow stem structure. First, we need to collect the stem, and it should be hollow the stem structure. Open out the stem flat. First, we need to open the stem flat, and we should separate the bark layer by removing the leaves and other impurities. We need to separate the bark layers, splitting into finer strands, and need to dry. This is the different stages of drying. Like this, in this first picture, we need to separate the bark, and we need to dry the fiber. This is some products of the stinging nettle fibers. The common stinging nettle, which is Artica dioica, is a widely used plant that is easy to grow. It is easy to grow, which is widely used plant for the production of the fibers. The nettles are harvested in summer and the stalks dried well. This is harvested in summer and the stalks are dried well. This removes the sting. After drying, the stalk are broken to separate the woody parts. Then the plant is hacked to separate the fibers and to remove the leaf attachments. First, we have to remove the leaves, and we have to hack the to separate the fibers. After that, the fibers are spun wet and then dried. First, we need to spun wet and then it should be dried. Twisting them increases tear resistance. By twisting the fibers, we get tear resistance. Similar to hemp fibers, stinging nettle fibers are versatile. Keep the wearer warm in winter and cool in summer. This is the plus advantage of the stinging nettle fiber, which the wearer of the warm in winter and cool in summer, and can be growth with far less water and pesticides than cotton. It is less pesticides than cotton. Spinning techniques and hybrid plant spices. Nettle plants with a super high fiber content are obtained, which are strong and flexible and have a good spinning length. Unlike hemp, there is no legal problem with the cultivation of nettles. which has made a plant viable and legal market fruit. These are the some end uses of the stinging nettle fibers. In this video, we have learned about introduction to textiles, classification of fibers, what are the properties of fibers, and about new fibers like lotus and stinging nettle fibers. Thank you.